what to do when slipping off the track of an excavator from its front pulley wheel. You know, it's supposed to be that lip is supposed to sit in between those two steel track teeth, whatever you call them. So this happens all the time with my machine. Not sure why, but you know, I gotta just be careful when spinning on the spot. But these are my supplies. Shovel to get the dirt out from under there. Gotta push the dirt out from right here because that pulley wheel wants to retract this way to loosen the track. Once you open the bolt, which is in there, there's a grease nipple with a bolt. You loosen that and that just releases all the grease from the piston and it retracts the wheel. Then I have a chain, a rope, and my highly recommended electric battery powered grease gun, and just some cleaning supplies and a block underneath the machine so I can sit up. I can lift up the big boom and it won't sit on this side but rather on the block, so I can actually use the boom and the bucket itself to pull the track back on its pulley wheel. Yeah, and then I'll show you how this is, how I'm doing it. Takes me about half an hour, 20 minutes once all the supplies are in place. So everything is set up. I have my block underneath. The excavator is sitting with his left side on that block. I have a piece of wood underneath the push blade to get it higher, and that allows me to lift the main boom, and the whole track is basically in the air now. It can spin freely, not catching dirt. Yeah, and I already attached a rope, fiddled that through one of those holes here, and then I can attach the chain to this and the other end of the chain to the bucket. And then once the grease is out of the piston and the track is much more loose, I can then carefully pull left and back with the boom at the same time as I really slowly spin the track, and then pop it back on, then fill it back with grease, the piston, and tighten the track, and then that's it. So first you want to do is you know, get the dirt, any earth out of here, because that wheel has to retract this way. So if it gets stuck in there's like a rock wedged in there or something, it can't do that. At the same time, clean out any earth, any dirt from here, and see that is the grease nipple with that bolt. You gotta loosen that bolt. I don't know what size it is, but I have the wrench that fits, and that will ooze the grease out. I always just put a sheet of paper there to catch it, and then I can pull the paper out and just throw it away and not make a huge mess in there. So let's do that. Okay, that's loose. And now I can open it by hand. You see that there's the grease coming out, and the wheel is slowly retracting, sliding towards the sprocket wheel in the back, which in turn loosens that chain, that track. Now when I attach the chain to the rope here and then pull on it, it's gonna pull that wheel even more and have more space to get that track back on. So as you can see, the track's pretty loose now. So we can go ahead and pull that sheet out, put it in my little garbage cup, and then I'm tightening that bolt back up because I don't want to lose all of the grease that's in there. I just need to get enough out so that the track is loose enough so we can get it back on. I don't want to just waste a bunch of grease every time I do this, which I have to do it pretty often. Yeah, so now we can pull the track back on its pulley wheel. Of course, now I'm out of grease, but I got a new cartridge here already. So I'm just gonna put a new cartridge in, new full grease cartridge, and finish this, and then that's it. Fairly simple once you figure out your system and how to balance the machine properly. That's the biggest part of it.